Welcome to Kibo's Passport to Japan, a virtual tour of Japan, where we will share our team's travel adventures while serving up a range of food and drink specials that take you on a culinary journey from the comfort of our restaurant. My name is Lara and I've always wanted to visit Japan, especially since working here at Kibo. Luckily, lots of the team have visited, so I've asked them to give me their top tips and to share some of their amazing photos. This month, we're heading to Osaka, affectionately coined the Kitchen of Japan, and a city we've been hungrily waiting to visit. As with neighbouring Kyoto, it has a rich history that dates back centuries, and today displays an enchanting mix of the past with today's uber-modern present, that juxtaposition that Japan is so famous for. Discover one of Japan's oldest temples, the Shichi-no-ji, founded in 593, and the imposing Osaka Castle, originally built in 1597, for a real slice of history. Or step back in time with a visit to the bustling stone-paved alleys of Hozenji Yokocho, with its abundance of traditional shops, tiny restaurants, and buzzing street food scene. Here you'll find some of Osaka's most famous dishes, and some of our favourites too. From delicious okonomiyaki, a loaded savoury pancake like you've never tasted before, to crispy takoyaki, octopus balls, which we also serve in our restaurant. Just look at those bonito flakes dancing. You're certainly not going to be disappointed with any of the food on offer in Osaka. It's a food lover's paradise with heaps of amazing local specialties to choose from. Aiko, our assistant manager from Cheltenham, definitely recommends a visit to the district of Dotonbori. It's an area known for its bustling nightlife, neon lights and healthy share of drool-worthy eateries. Here you can sample everything from fresh seafood to savoury grilled skewers while soaking up the lively atmosphere of this electric suburb. It's also home to some serious shopfronts advertising their wares. There's the iconic Glico Running Man, as modelled by senior head chef Jay, well-known takoyaki chain Juhashiban Osho, a famous chain of gyoza stores, and this rather interesting kushikatsu restaurant selling specialty deep-fried meat and vegetable skewers. One of Jay's favourites, and a recommendation from Chef Zeus in Solihull, was Kani Doraku, a chain of crab restaurants, complete with a mechanical crab above its main entrance. Here, crab is served every which way you can imagine, and both chefs certainly had their fill. Another top tip was to visit Kuromon Market, famed for its abundance of fresh fish and seafood, and, of course, its street food too. But it's not all street food in Osaka. The region is also home to some of Japan's finest dining establishments, where you can savour exquisite sushi, hearty ramen, and delicate kaiseki cuisine. Here are just some of a few shots from the one that Jay visited. One of our final recommendations comes from Rui, our recruitment manager. On her last visit to Osaka, she loved visiting Nintendo World, which is located within Universal Studios. Here she is inside the Kinopio's cafe enjoying a few sweet treats. Finally, we can't leave Osaka without a mention of the very famous gin that's distilled there, Roku. You can visit their distillery whilst you're in the city and find out more about all the botanicals that they use to create its unique flavour. Fancy adding Osaka to your bucket list of the next places to visit in Japan? Then be sure to visit the restaurant this month to try our kitchen team's amazing specials and to raise a glass to adventure with one of our featured cocktails made in collaboration with the Japanese spirits group House of Suntory. Plus, find out how you could win a Japanese feast worth up to £300 with our Passport to Japan competition. Kanpai!